evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zane Zook with my partner Dom Santabria, and we're at Maximum Media Sports. Here tonight we have your Howland Lady Tigers facing off against the Warren G. Harding Raiders.
Hey Zane, what's up? Hello everybody watching. This is a big rivalry game. Currently, both teams are on a bit of a downslope, huh, Zane?
Absolutely. I mean, both teams are coming in with winning records. However, both teams are coming in losing their past 4 games.
Yeah, and I think neither team has won an interconference game, so really this is a must-win for both teams to turn their season around.
The Howland Tigers are coming in 0-2 for conference games, and the Warren Raiders coming in 0-1.
As we talked about before, Howland a few games ago was entering the rough patch of their season with tough opponents like Canfield, Boardman, and Poland. You know, so you can see that with the 4-game losing streak that it's a tough group of opponents you have to face.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be an easy one here tonight. This is a good Raiders team. I mean, they have a lot of good players, but I imagine this will be a close game here tonight.
Yeah, very entertaining too. This is a heated rivalry. Warren and Howland are known, you know, us being students, we don't like each other very much.
No.
So both teams are going to play as hard as they can.
I mean, this is one of the biggest rivalries in the area, especially for Howland. I mean, the Howland rivalries consist of Howland versus Niles, Howland and Lakeview, Howland and Warren.
Yeah, this is the Battle of Warren, Ohio. Yeah. You know, there's respect. You know, Warren doesn't like Howland because, you know, Howland's a little township. They kind of think we're spoiled. You know, we kind of get everything we want. So they tend to be a little meaner to us. You know, us playing football, we know that sometimes things get a little rowdy when we face each other.
Absolutely. I mean, it does get heated in some situations. I don't expect any different here tonight, especially with the physicality of the Howland Tigers.
Yeah, with bigs like Ackman and Crago.
Ackman, Clark. I mean, they're really not afraid to be physical in the paint.
We're going to have to match Warren's speed today. We do have very quick players like point guard Maria Del Muti and Ashley Chambers. Warren's a very fast team, and they like to score a lot.
Got a lot of great shooters.
Ackman is committed to Shawnee State. She's having a very good season. I think she's averaging almost a double-double. Warren's key player is going to be Faith Birch, number 22. She's a 10th grader, which is really impressive to be a sophomore, and she stands at a towering 6'1".
Yeah, I mean, that's really impressive.
You know, me, I'm only 5'3", so I can't imagine having to guard her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 6 foot. She's a 10th grader. She still has an inch on me, so.
She still has room to grow.
But of course, I don't miss, so, you know, I think I still have an advantage.
I've seen you play. You're a lockdown shooter.
Absolutely.
Game is starting up soon. I think this game is going to be very defensive. Warren really wants to focus on keeping Ackman out of the paint because once those two get the ball in the paint, they are really hard to stop.
I mean, they really are. They're going to have to hope that they can draw some quick early fouls on both Ackman and Clark, because if not, they are just going to try to abuse them in the paint the entire game.
Out of all the games I watched, you know, the pick and roll, the high-low, it's really all designed to get Ackman the ball, you know, right in the paint, because she has so many moves like the hook shot.
Well, while we're talking about this, how will we get into the keys to the game here tonight?
Yeah, since we're on the topic.
All right, so let's go to the Howland starting 5. So, starting 5 for the Howland Tigers consists of Maria Del Muti, Alyssa Pompelia, Alex Ackman, Kayla Clark, and Ashley Chambers.
Very talented group of girls. And to Harding's starting lineup, we have number 12, Kamara Bender, number 14, Leah Phillips, number 22, Faith Birch, number 2, Diamond Phillips, and number 4, Nelina McQueen. Howland's keys to victory is going to be shot selection. There's been games we've seen some ill-advised threes, you know, and some contested shots. They're going to try and, you know, fix their ball movement, maybe get some points in the paint. Like we said before, get Ackman and Clark in the paint because they're really hard to stop. The points in the key. The majority of Howland's points are scored inside. You know, we don't have the best three-point shooting team, but we have a very, very tall team who can score in the paint at will. They must stop penetration. With Faith Birch on Harding's offense, they love to run ISOs and plays to get easy layups. We have to make sure we don't let them in. And like I mentioned, Birch, we need to stop Birch. She scores a lot.
I mean, a big thing here tonight is most teams that Howland goes against, they do not have anybody that can match the size of Aukman and Clark.
True.
So for tonight, I mean, this is different for them having to go against Faith Birch. As we said, she does stand at 6'1". So that could be a new challenge that the Tigers really haven't faced so far this year.
Harding has a few girls over 5'8", 5'9", which is going to be maybe one of the first games we'll see Aukman have to really try to get above the defender because they're the same height. Now to Harding's keys of the game, they have to run the break. Like we said, Harding is very fast. So if they get a steal, quick rebound, they're going to try and get down the floor and score as fast as they can. And then they must get to the hoop. It's going to be tough with Aukman and Clark, but they're going to have to try and penetrate and defend the key and pressure the guards. We're going to get to the national anthem soon, so we will be back with you after.
We want our schools to be the place where our kids receive a great public education. We embrace the pride of our past and continue to strategically create and foster their future through innovative practices with an open and sustained vision. Howland's strong sense of pride in the community and our commitment to academic arts is unparalleled. Our classrooms are built on pride and tradition. Nothing beats public education, and there is no better place to be educated than Howland local schools.
How could you do this to yourself? You ruined your life. If only you remembered that one conversation, things would be different.
These hallways are built on pride and tradition. As a public school district, we will always promote, protect, and fight for what's best, because that's what Roaring Tigers do for our kids and community. We embrace the pride of our past and continue to strategically create and foster the future for our kids and families through innovative practices. We have an open and sustained vision that focuses on innovation as the benchmark for our students. Nothing beats public education, and there is no better place to be educated than Howland local school. We want to be the place where our kids receive a great public education. We embrace the pride of our past and continue to strategically create and foster their future through innovative practices with an open and sustained vision. Howland's strong sense of pride in the community and our commitment to academia and the arts is unparalleled. Our classrooms are built on pride and tradition. Nothing beats public education, and there is no better place to be educated than Howland local schools.
And we are surely underway here tonight.
We're not going to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. I cannot wait to see the Aukman and Birch matchup. I feel like that's going to be very entertaining today.
I mean, yeah, like I was saying earlier, Aukman hasn't had a lot of big competition. And when I say big, I'm talking mainly height competition in the paint like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how she can adapt to that, along with Clark, because both of them are powers in the paint.
Yeah, Aukman has a repertoire of moves. She uses the post hook, the post fadeaway, driving, gets easy layups a lot. She's really a force to be reckoned with in the post.
I would say she does it all for the Tigers, really.
Really, she does it all. And then if Aukman can't score, she can pass it right to Clark, who is right around the same height. So we're going to see how Warren can find a way to defend that. The Tigers are coached by head coach John Deal, who has been coaching for a little while. I talked to him. He really loves coaching. He cares for all the girls very much, and I've seen a couple practices. He's very detailed. He wants the girls to do everything the right way. He hates bad shots. That's his least favorite thing in the world is bad shots. So expect to see Howland make a lot of good passes and easy layups today.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've played for the scout team against the the girls, and I can say he's very intense whenever we're done, making sure that his team does everything the right way.
How much balance are you saying? How many points did you allow on the scout team defense?
How many points did I allow?
Yes.
You know, I'm an unstoppable force whenever it comes to defense, but
I
I
hope you're
will.
not lying to all our viewers right now.
Oh, absolutely, I never would. But here's the thing, I will say, Caleb Clark has blocked me, I believe, 13 times.
Well, I cannot say anything about blocks. As I said, I'm right above the 5-foot area every time I play basketball.
Got to get in there, and let me tell you, she's a force to be reckoned with.
I bet. Look
And
at
we're
it right
about
now.
ready for tip-off here tonight, and it would appear Tigers do win the tip-off.
Chambers has the ball.
Del Muti
On my bad.
for Pompelia beyond the arc. Shot will not land.
It's a good shot though. Howland's gonna shoot those if they're open. Moore takes it down. Is almost out of bounds. Howland is playing man-to-man right now. There's not much zone. They seem to be sticking on one guy, or one woman. Domiuti drives it down, and we have a player down at the other end of the court.
It appears now Gia Green will be potentially injured for the Raiders.
Looks like she's limping.
It does appear that she is limping off the court right now.
She took a pretty hard fall. That's bad for Warren to be losing a starter, you know, barely a minute into this game. Hopefully that will make a big impact later.
Stick right to it.
Domiuti pass
taking
to
the ball
Chambers.
out.
Pass out to the corner. Back inside to Clark.
And looks
gotta
like
fight
she
for
will
the
lose
ball.
possession of that ball.
Looks like it's going to be Warren's ball. Like we mentioned before, already looking to be physical. Be a lot of physicality in this game. Warren will take it back up. Looking at Faith Birch right now for the first time, she's very tall. Her and Ackman are right around the same height, and they seem to be matched up on each other. Shot by Warren. Offensive rebound by Warren. And yet another fight for the ball. This is going to be a rough game. These teams both want it really bad. Harding is pressing. Harding loves that full court press. It causes turnovers, you know, and many bad possessions. How's going to find a way to take advantage of that?
I mean, it seems like every team that the Tigers have faced this year have actually loved the full court press on them. Because, I mean, it seems like ever since the start of the season, this full court press has really flustered the guards of the Tigers.
Yes, and Coach John Dale is probably trying to teach them to spread out more and to try and find a way to get around the press.
That shot will not land from Pompelia.
We got a fast break for Warren, taking it down. Shot up.
Good recovery defense from the Tigers there.
Very good. Chambers gets the rebound, drives it down.
Oh boy. Okay.
She's going to pass it out. And we're down to Ackman. Ackman attempts the reverse layup, doesn't get it to go.
It will be Tiger ball though. We're about a minute and 45 seconds
We'd like to
here into the game
apologize for the
tonight.
clock issues. We are back.
Still score 0-0.
Howland will inbound the ball.
That'll get
That's
turned
a turnover.
over.
Harding with another fast break. And a pretty easy layup. Harding's keys were that fast break, and they're seeming to run it pretty good right now. Once again, running the full court press. Really making our guards have to work hard to get past half court.
I mean,
And Meany attempts to save it, but I think that's going to be Harding's ball again.
I mean, like I said earlier, that full court press has had the Tigers flustered all year, and I see nothing is changing here tonight. I mean, they're really going to have to do something about that.
I have faith in Coach Dio. I think he'll find a way. Guards like Domiuti and Chambers are very fast. I feel like if we get them up the court, they'll be able to get around the defenders. Harding passes inside. Shot attempt. A lot of offensive rebounds for Harding. Howland's going to have to find a way to stop that, because if the team gets 3 chances to score, fast break for Howland.
Shot does not land for
As
the
I was saying,
Tigers.
if Harding gets 2 or 3 chances to score every time, it's going to be really hard for Howland to get a win here. Howland will inbound it.
I mean, we knew that the Raiders were going to give the Tigers some issues in the paint, but I mean, right now it seems like they're really getting abused whenever it comes to rebounds.
Yeah, and hopefully, girls like Ackman and Clark are going to be able to fix that. But like we mentioned, for the first time, they have girls their height like Birch, so they're not going to be able to dominate the paint. Gets the ball, and yet another fight for the ball.
And the Tigers will lose possession of the ball again, and it will go in the Raiders' favor. I mean, that has also been another issue that the Tigers have dealt with all year. It was just the amount of turnovers that they've had.
Jenna Square checking in for the Tigers. Crago and DeSalvo.
We're seeing Clark and Pompelia exit for the time being.
Harding will take it up. Howland still playing that man-to-man defense, trying to stop them from scoring. Nice crossover into the lane. That was a very good pass. If the shot's up, and that's off the front of the rim and out. Howland will take the ball up. Domiti passes it out. Auckland gets a layup. And that's in. That is in.
Those will be the first points of the night here for the Tigers.
And that looks like a foul.
Faith Birch coming back onto the court here for the Tigers. And, we'll see Alita McQueen leave. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure it's actually going on over there.
There's a little bit of a conversation going on whether or not they can substitute right now.
Yeah, like I said, okay, Nalita McQueen will be leaving the court for the Raiders, and incoming Faith Birch.
Pass it out to the three-point line. Oh, attempted still by Delmuti. She's almost got it. She's a pickpocket, that girl. She's very quick. She reminds me of Gage Tomko for the boys team. Both a little undersized, but they got lots of heart and they're very fast. That's why they're able to play. Shot is up and good. That is going to be Jenna Craven for the Tigers.
There's some good passing from the Tigers right there.
Good ball movement, good ball movement. Speaking of the boys basketball game, did you hear about the very close game that Howland seemed to win off of Cameron Durham's game winner?
I did hear about that. I believe the score was 79-77.
That was a very good game.
It was an impressive win.
I think Frankie Manios for the boys, I think hit 6 threes. 6 for 6, didn't miss one time.
That's very impressive, especially for somebody who, it struggled, I'd say, for the beginning of the year. It's nice to see him really come along there.
It was a very good game. No one expected Howland to win that game because Harding has lots of players like Don McGee, but
yeah, and it had been 29 years since the Tigers actually won a game against the Raiders.
And Howland played the best game they've played all year, which is what they needed. So back to the girls. Harding has the ball, pass inside. Looks like it's going to be another shot. And that off the rim and in for Harding.
India Phillips with the points there.
They're having Auckland to take the ball up to defend this press instead of playing in the post, which is I haven't seen before. Pass to Domiti. Back out. And that's a shot for Howland. And that one's not going to fall for him. Harding will take it back up for 3. And that is not going in. Good offensive rebound. That is Faith Birch. And we talked about her before. She's going to give Auckland a run for her money with these rebounds. So, but like we just saw, she's a force to be reckoned with, just like Auckland in the paint.
Shot is up from Chambers, and it will land.
Nothing but net for Chambers. Harding will take it back. Diamond Phillips taking the ball up. Harding drives inside. Pass out, another shot. And that is in for Harding. Maria Domiti will take the ball up. She will pass it out.
Number 14, India Phillips for the Raiders, actually having 6 points just 6 minutes in to the first quarter of the tonight.
Harding steals the ball. Another fast break for Harding.
Wow.
Another layup. Howland's gonna have to figure out how to stop this press and this physicality because we can't have any more turnovers if we want to have a chance. Domiti at the top of the key. Pass out to Crago. And Harding is playing tough defense. They are double teaming anyone who gets the ball. Shot is up.
Wow.
Good.
That was a great shot from Chambers.
Chambers now has 4. Harding inside. That was a tough contested layup. Chambers will take it. Harding will take the ball up. We have about 1:15 left in this first quarter. Drives inside. Oh, and that looks like that was a hard charge. That was a great defensive play by Chambers to take that charge. She put her body on the line and it worked out for the team.
The Harding coach is simply unhappy right now. He's very unhappy about that call. We're seeing some new faces come on the floor here for the Tigers.
Michaela Dahman is checking in, along with a couple other players. Dahman, just like Ackman and Clark, is a pretty tall girl, almost 6 foot herself. Dahman has the ball, passes back inside.
I wouldn't say almost 6 foot, Dom. She's about 5'7".
Well, to me, that's almost 6 foot.
Okay,
She looks very tall to me.
Lead is down to 12-10 for the Raiders here. Quick
Pass
4-point
inside.
swing. There's a steal. Oh, no, maybe not.
Who's going to get the ball there?
And it's actually in favor of the Tigers.
Go Howland's way.
About 45 seconds left here in the first quarter to play. The score is 12-10 in favor of the Raiders.
Delmeedy will take it back up. Nice pass out. In the corner three.
With the three.
And good.
It will land. I believe it was a three.
Let's find out. Yes, it was.
A three. And that's the Tigers' first lead of the night, I believe.
Ackman is not, a one-trick pony. If she's open outside, she'll make that shot too.
She doesn't take a lot of them, but I will say, from what I've seen over this year, when she does shoot them, they often land.
And that's why she's able to play college ball, because she's very. And Faith Birch with another bucket for Harding. We're gonna have to stop her.
About 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see what Del Moody can do, and it will be stolen.
By Harding. And the shot's up.
If it was a shot, I'm not sure if they'll count that one.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with very close game. Harding up on our Howland Tigers, 14-13.
We're going to reset the stream really quick, just due to the fact that we're having some issues with our clock and some stuttering of the stream. So we'll be back here right at the start of the second quarter. We apologize for the inconvenience. Not gonna have any graphics tonight? Okay. And our apologies for that. We are back here tonight.
Yeah, we are going to be without graphics for a little while, but we have a very, very good technical team who will figure it out very soon for us. Harding hits another jump shot.
Score will be 16-13 in favor of the Raiders.
Delmeedy takes it up, passes to the corner, back inside.
Chambers with the shot, and Delmeedy, my apologies. Well, it does not land.
Harding takes it back up, and Howland's still on that man-to-man defense, showing that they are not worried about Ackman guarding Faith Birch one-on-one, or Clark, who seems to be guarding her right now.
And that foul will go in favor of the Tigers.
Tigers ball. And Howland will inbound it.
Chambers will give it right back to Delmeedy.
Delmeedy with the spin move, trying to get away. Right back to Chambers. Great pass inside to Ackman. And she is going to...
Of course it goes in. I mean, if you give Alex Ackman a good look in the paint, more than likely, that ball is going to land. Yes, that's what I've noticed here.
That post turnaround hook shot, she has almost perfected that. Seems to be a turnover by Harding. Delmeedy takes it up. Back to Chambers. And looks like a foul. Howland will inbound the ball back. Pass back out. Pump fake. All the way back out to Chambers. Back to Delmeedy. And another pass. It looks like they're trying to get Ackman a look inside.
Yeah, I mean, as well as they're trying to get these guards open for that short jump shot.
It's working.
And it's been effective here tonight. I'm pretty sure they've gotten 8 points tonight just from that.
Howland has gained the lead.
Howland has the lead 17-16 over the Raiders currently. Oh,
that is a good steal by Howland.
Steal from
Good
Ackman.
defense. Chambers will take that up the court. Bounce pass. And Aukman once again looking for a shot in the paint. Are we going to get it to her? Yes, we will. Oh, that one doesn't fall. It looks like Howland will keep possession. Howland once again will inbound the ball. Players for Howland like number 11, Alyssa Pompilla, are only in 9th grade, so we do have some freshmen playing for us.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think that
As Kayla Clark makes her shot.
you got to think that the future is bright for Howland. Is throughout the season they've had a lot of younger players actually making an impact.
Howland's basketball is very young, even for the boys team with players, freshmen like Luca Masucci and Anthony Masucci and Jordan Sperling, all young players that are expected to play at the varsity level.
Yeah. Delmeter taking the ball down the court for the Tigers.
Pass back to Chambers. Aukman out to Delmeter.
Pompelli most likely shooting his three, and it does land.
And splash. Nothing but net for that shot.
That's one of the main reasons that Pompelli has made her way into the starting lineup, as she has a big scoring impact. As she's not afraid to take the three-point shot.
You know, and Faith Birch for three, and answers right back.
I mean, we knew that was coming eventually, as Faith Birch is just an all-around good player.
That was only a 2. My bad.
Oh, it's only a 2?
Yep.
Oh, well, still, it looked
shot.
like a 3 to me.
It did. But, we're not going to argue. Like you were saying, Pompilia doesn't seem to show nerves about shooting. She will shoot it if she is open. She's not scared. And that's going to be a foul.
That'll be 2 shots coming here for the Tigers, specifically Ashley Chambers.
Two shots for Chambers. Chambers is a very good free throw shooter. She's very consistent. First shot is up. And misses the first one. Aukman, as you can notice, is a very good captain for the Tigers. After every free throw, make or miss, she goes and gives the shooter a high five. She's very vocal on the court, too.
That ball.
The second one falls for Chambers.
Score of 23-20 in favor of the Tigers currently.
This, I think, is Howland's biggest lead of the night, showing how close this game's been.
It's nice to see that all the players on the court there for the Tigers are making an impact in this game.
Harding will miss the shot, and it looks like it's going to stay with Harding.
In favor of.
Harding will inbound. Oh, and good defense by Chambers. Almost got that one. That was a pass intended for number 12, Kamara Bender for Harding. Pass back out. Howland is still playing the man-to-man. They are not scared. Faith Birch with another shot. It's a rare miss for Birch. Another shot.
Three-point shot is up. Does not land.
There's going to be a little bit of air on that shot.
But like we were saying, the Tigers really need to improve their rebounding.
Yes.
They are getting beat in the paint whenever it comes to rebounds.
Offensive rebounds are killer. When a team gets, instead of one shot to score, 2, 3, their chances of scoring points are a lot higher. Pass out to Pompilia, to Delmeter.
Chambers.
Chambers.
To Aukman. A lot of good passing work here from the Tigers right now. And Pompelli's probably going to take that shot. I was wrong. There it is.
And off target. But still a basket scored for Howland. Kayla Clark got the rebound and put it right back up. Harding will take it back. Howland still playing man-to-man. And a pick set by number 4, Melita McQueen. I gotta say, I love that last name, considering Cars is one of my favorite childhood movies. Lightning McQueen.
Thank you for that observation there, Don.
Yeah, you're just thought I should share.
Oh boy, that's a steal for the Tigers. Pompelli going right down the court and
off target.
Missed layup there.
One gets their own fast break, and they won't
capitalize.
And it looks like we got our graphics back.
All right, it appears we have our graphics back here tonight.
Thank you to our great tech team and our friend Isaac Ballou, for making that happen. Current student of the month, actually. We'd like to share that on this broadcast.
Currently, there still may be some slight technical difficulties, but they're, like we said, they're working on that as diligently as possible.
Inside to Birch. She will put that up, And another miss. Auckland with the rebound.
By the Tigers.
Dalmidi takes the ball up. She will pass that out to Pompili. Oh,
Probably going to take that
and
three.
she is going to shoot that.
And will not land.
Almost made that one again, but obviously she is not scared to get her shots up. Fast break for Harding. And that might be another charge. Is that Dalmidi now?
Wow. Great take there from Dalmudi.
Great defense, great defense. These Lady Tigers are not scared to get hit a little bit. Howland will, looks like there's a timeout.
That'll be a timeout from, I believe, Coach Deal.
Hopefully Coach Deal will discuss the offensive rebounding, and they will adjust that later.
And it's only a 30-second timeout here, so we're not going to go to commercial break or anything like that. This is an exciting game here tonight.
It's very close and contested.
There's not, been one clear winner, I'd say. So,
Yeah, the lead has jumped a couple times. Howland's currently on a roll with their biggest lead of the night, 5.
I mean, one of the big things helping out the Raiders here tonight is the fact that their fast breaks have been really, really effective tonight. And
Yes,
one of the
they
Achilles heel for the Tigers here is the amount of turnovers they've had.
Yes.
And the lack of rebounding.
Harding is double and triple teaming whoever gets the ball, and it has, you're right, caused a lot of turnovers. But if we do have ball movement like that, we should be able to keep this lead.
Yeah, the Tigers can really abuse that double and triple team you're talking about if they continue to pass the ball effectively like that. Oh my!
And tough, very physical game. I've seen a lot of trips and falls here.
Yeah, we said that earlier before the game even started. We knew this was going to be a physical game, and that shot is up. It will not land.
The rim.
The bank has closed apparently.
Yes, it has.
So we're going to go up for that layup, and it will land. Wow, this is a big swing. This is a big swing here tonight.
All the way up to 9.
I believe it's the biggest lead we've seen tonight.
For both teams.
Yeah, total with a score of 31-22 in favor of the Tigers.
Harding's going to try and score to avoid Howland from getting up to a double-digit lead, and they will not capitalize. Rebound Dalmudi. She'll take it back up the court. And she is going to pass it back out to Chambers, who will put up her shot and not capitalize. Harding will get the ball back. And Howland's still playing man-to-man. So during that timeout, they figured the defense is working. Why change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, I'd say that was a pretty effective timeout here from Coach Deal, as they had a quick 4-point swing right after that timeout.
And a pick set. Driving inside. And good defense by Auckland. Contested that layup a lot, making it hard to put that in. Dalmidi will take it back up.
We see Craigo and DeSalvo waiting to get in here tonight.
They will be in soon. And pass out to Dalmidi.
I have a feeling they're going to give the ball to Pompili here, and she's going to put up that 3-point shot.
She will. They're leaving her open. Oh. Almost. We're going to lose the ball again.
And that is a jump ball.
Harding, now Coach Deal is going to have to find a way to get quick passes, because as soon as the Howland's player touches the ball, there's 2-3 Harding girls on her, snap of a finger. They're very physical.
They're just making sure that ball does not get in the paint, because every team in this area knows with Auckland in the paint, you just can't allow that.
No, she will score at will. With the first half winding down, about 30 seconds left, we are going to see what Howland does here. It's going to be an inbound right to Auckland on the corner. Almost, and hey, it worked out either way. It might not have been the player she intended, but she may still get the assist for it.
That is an 11-point lead here tonight for the Tigers.
Double digits. 20 seconds left. Harding may try and take the last shot here. Nice crossover on the pick and roll they're running here. And that looks like it's going to be a travel. Travel.
And the Tigers will get the ball back with around 11 seconds.
Try to extend the lead even more before halftime. They really got momentum on their side right now. Whatever Coach Deal said in that timeout really worked.
That was another quick travel from the Tigers.
A little shuffle with shoes. These refs are not going to let that happen today.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Coach Deal, his face in his hand, he's not happy about that.
But you know what? Knowing Ashley Chambers, she'll make up for it. Holding a inbound with about 10 seconds left. And inside, shot
Shot
is
is
up,
up from the Raiders.
and rebound Birch, and she will put that one in. And that's going to be halftime with the score on Howland Tigers 33, Warren Harding 24.
And we will be back to you after this half. You'll see a couple quick commercials here. So we'll be back soon. Once again, Howland Tigers leading the Warren Harding Raiders with this final score of 33-24. We'll be back soon.
Here at Howland Local Schools, public education means every kid, every day. We take pride in knowing that our students are receiving every opportunity they need to succeed in whatever path they take.
Our certified staff provides engaging instruction in all academic areas.
We communicate with our students and our families to make sure we are all working as one.
Our schools collaborate with community partners to help promote professionalism.
We are committed to make the necessary changes to make education beneficial for each and every student.
Our athletics and activities